Hi, Lovelyn. How are you feeling today?
I'm good. Good afternoon, Big Mama.
Good afternoon. Are you sure you're fine?
Yes, please, I'm fine.
On a scale of 1 to 10?
9.
9. Oh, that's great. How do you feel, about being a finalist on the show?
I feel excited, fulfilled because, a lot were here. It's not like I'm better than them, but I just see it as grace. So many are called, few are choosing. Being among the finalists, I just see it as grace.
That's good to know. Did you see yourself getting here when the show began?
Never.
So, what do you think has worked for you?
I think being myself, being me. So I was just giving my truth all the time. I don't know how to go around pretending, trying to look for strategy, because I believe at some points when you use strategy, you'll be out of some points. Every day you need to plan and look for what to do. I was just myself. I think that's it.
Just being yourself look like if you're to describe yourself in, say, 3 words, who would you say is Lovelyn?
Okay. Lovelyn, she's a straightforward person. She always stand for the truth, and she hates to be intimidated.
Okay, thanks for sharing that with us. What would you say has been the highlight of this whole experience for you? Can be two. It can be as many as possible.
Okay. My highlight was uh, when I had issues with one of the housemates, which made me, I think I passed the rules and I was given a strike. So I think I overreacted, trying to express myself, and what else again? It's been a whole lot though, but that's one major highlight for me in this Perfect Match Extra house. Yeah, and the games, our games, each time I have to, because there are games that when it comes, I'll be like, oh, this is my game. When it comes to do with skills, tactics, I love to do games like that. So all those games we've been playing, they've been the highlights of the show for me.
Like the one we played earlier today.
Yes.
You were just blowing through them like nobody's business.
Yes.
Well, we have taken a look at, your highlights. What has been the lowest moments during this experience for you?
Okay, my lowest moment was one of our eviction when I was up with Sandra, I think um, Bella, and myself. Honestly, I thought I was going home because to me, I saw them as two great competitors. So all through that week, I was just down and thinking, I wished I could be in the finalists, even if I don't win. But being in the finalists, I see whoever makes it to that level to be a winner. So all along, I was just positive. I packed all my stuffs for 2 months. So when I was up for eviction with these people, I was so scared. I was like, hey, I didn't even stay up to 1 month and I'm going back home. So that week was so down for me. And the week when I had issues with, I think, BB, then I felt so bad, why do you have to make issues over a man? People might misunderstand all those things. So I think those moments were my lowest. And when Etonam wasn't talking to me when we had our issues. So I thought we were definitely going to break up.
In that instance, what do you think worked for you guys? Is it a pep talk from a housemate, or you guys just figured it out by yourselves?
Funny enough, like our relationship, we don't involve third party. That is one thing he doesn't like. So when a third party gets involved, like everything gets messy. So he likes when we have issues, we resolve it on our own. Communication has just been the key for us. Like we've had, we communicate more often. We don't try to like sleep over issues. In as much as from his own side, like it's been difficult for him to like when he's angry, like to forgive immediately, though he forgives, but he's not that kind of person. Sometimes he can sleep over it and the following day is okay, like maybe middle of the day. So communication has been helping us so far. So we don't fail to like communicate to each other, expressing ourselves. This is what you do. I don't like it. Sit up. I know with time you can't just be perfect all of a sudden. With time, changes come. Try to motivate ourselves and we keep pushing.
So the pointers you talked about concerning Etonam, has he always been like this, or you have noticed an improvement with him as the time has moved on?
Oh, as the day goes by, is improving. Like unlike the first week when we came in, second week, third week, there've been an improvement. So we are two different people coming from two different background, not just background, two different nationality. So it's not going to be easy. The way I reason and the way he reasons are totally different. So it took us time for us to like get to this stage and like blend, trying to understand ourselves better.
So from your submission, we've noticed some improvement, have you not?
Yeah.
Okay. So aside your partner, who will you miss the most after the show ends?
For real, I don't know for real, because a lot of things are happening. I'm going to miss all the housemates, all the drama, everyone. When I try to like remember, everybody is important in each of their own ways. Do you understand? There are some things I have, the other person don't have, the next person don't have. But until I leave the house, before I will know. Like a lot of people can pretend I'm with you, but at the end of the day, it's not like that. So I don't know how to force friendship in as much as I flow with people. So I take my time. I believe when I leave the house, I'm going to build a strong relationship with any of the housemates. I feel like, oh, we can be good. But for now, I don't have issues with anybody. I'm cool with anybody, but I don't think there's any particular person I'll be like, I'll miss. I'm going to miss everybody and their various characters. So
But you and Bella seem a bit cozier than everybody else. Is she someone you're looking at, hopefully, carrying the relationship out of the house, perhaps?
yes, Big Mama.
So why didn't Bella's name come up when, I asked who you're going to be missing aside your partner?
Like I said earlier, like I want to be very sure. Like I'm someone like when I build friendship, like I want to stand by you in all time. I don't want in a situation whereby it's one-sided. I'm the one forcing it. So I'm good at expressing and showing my feelings to people. So I don't know if she feels that way towards me. So until we leave the house.
Okay, I get what you mean. Now, I asked you earlier to describe yourself in 3 words, but then I also want to find out what are the 3 lessons you've learned since you've been here.
Okay, since I've been in this house, one lesson I learned is like when you're trying to do something, you shouldn't get distracted along the line. We should always be focused in what we do. Two, don't let side talk pull you off track. You should always believe in your instincts. Do what works for you, and most times it's good for you to like listen to other people, but sometimes people can intentionally say things to pull you down. You think they mean well for you, but they don't. So, and another thing, always be careful and be honest in all you do. Be yourself.
Those are some very nice pointers. Thanks for sharing. Now, who did you consider as a friend, aside your partner? Have you had such an experience in the house yet?
I think I considered, I think Bella. Brownie, when she came in, like I was very excited. I met someone, I know someone that knows me better. But as time goes on, I began to question our friendship. So for now, I can't really see. The word friendship is deep. I don't want to get hurt along the line, coming outside the house, expecting, oh, you're on my side, and coming out and a whole lot of things. You're hearing this, hearing that. So for now, I don't want to put my mind there. I don't know.
Okay. Did Brownie at any point in time made you feel insecure?
In terms of like, I don't know. Is it in terms of my relationship towards she coming towards Etonam,
Yes.
or our friendship? Or,
Yes, both instances.
okay. At a point, for me, no. I have my reasons why I said no. No.
Well, was there any point in the competition you felt betrayed, upset, angry by anyone?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
At a point, I felt betrayed by Bebelino. I felt betrayed by Brownie. I felt disappointed. At a point, I felt pained and disappointed from Etonam, though we resolved that issue. So, Bebelino, I would want to talk about, although I do not want to talk about it again. I accepted everything like that, and I just want to move on. We had several discussions among ourselves, which I wouldn't want to like visit or talk about it anymore. I just believe at its right time everything will get unfolded. So why all those drama was coming up, I was expecting, as a guy I was talking to, like among the housemates, the male is someone like we could just sit at the initial week. I could sit with him, rub minds, like guy to guy talk. So I like to do more of the sharing with the guys than the female. So I was trying to like build that connection, like not like in terms of relationship aspect though, like a friendly vibe. I can have someone I'll talk to. So along the line we do share one or two opinions. So when there was a misunderstanding between us, I was expecting him to like, oh, this is what happened, Lovelyn, this is this is that. Or you explain to Grace, this is what happened. He never talked about that issue, although everybody have their right to feel whichever way they want to feel. We all have our freedom of expression and to think the way we want to think, which I'm not going to question him or force him, but I expected, based on the friendship and he knows what's up, he should have said something and corrected the mistake and don't let things linger for so long. But he didn't do that. I felt betrayed. It looks like I conspired and planned a whole lot of things, which was not true. So, in as much as I was trying to like cover up some things happen though. Sometimes things happen and we accept them like that. Then for Etonam, at a point I felt pained, like there was a point I had to go through pains, like cry. I was thinking things were going to fall apart between us. I kept complaining about a particular thing. It took time for him to like realize, and when he realized, like he saw me at my weak. I'm someone that I don't like to like show my feelings, especially when I'm in pains. I could go down, hide in closed doors, cry. So in the period, those moments, I think I never knew he was in the washroom downstairs. So then he was coming out and he saw me there. Like he saw the way I felt. I cried. It was like, what was going on? I poured out my heart and I told him the whole situation. So after then, I think that fateful day fixed everything right, and he reassured me that everything was fine and apologized for making me go through such pains, that he never realized his actions were putting me through those pains and stress. So for Brownie, I felt betrayed in a kind of way, because apart from any other female housemate here, I think she knows me. She knows me better than any other person. So sometimes we try to talk, we try to like share our minds. So I realized she wasn't really on my side based on what happened, and I got to like observe more. So that's for Brownie's side. I wouldn't want to like push more, because I already told her we are going to talk about that when I leave the Perfect Match Extra house, because I really value my friendship and I don't like breaking friendships so easily like that. When I make friends, I try to like build it and remain connected with them only if they're willing to accept their wrongs when they are wrong. So
Well, Lovelyn, I appreciate you being very candid with me on this conversation. Now, do you think any of the guys noticed you aside Etonam in the house? Etonam, why are you laughing?
he called me Eto. Okay, love me.
I apologize. Why are you laughing? You seem there's something you're not telling me.
There is nothing. I'm nobody.
Are you sure?
Maybe I don't want to talk about that.
Okay, I respect that. How would you describe your partner?
Okay. Etonam is a very caring person. When I mean very caring, is very, very caring, and is concerned, is willing to help, is someone that wants to get involved, like trying to make things right, fix things. Is all there. Is a very, very good, reserved, responsible, and God-fearing. And is hardworking.
Okay, well, thank you for that as well. Now, what new thing would you say you've learned during the competition that you feel will help you in your relationship?
Okay. One new thing I've learned in my relationship in this perfect match extra house that I think will help me is to remain calm when issue pops up. Try to remain calm. I shouldn't react fast. Pay more attention and know reasons why things are happening before I jump into conclusion.
Okay. And what are your expectations for Sunday?
Honestly, the wide expectation, I do not love to expect, because when I'm expecting and it doesn't happen that way, I get disappointed. So let the will of God be done. Let the best win. We are all winners. Whatever comes on Sunday, we go for it that way.
Okay. Thank you. Is there anything you'd want to add or share with me?
Okay. I don't know if it's allowed or if I can say that.
Ed, I'm listening.
Okay, so I'm sorry if it's not part of the rules, but I just wanted to ask, is Big Mama okay? And say hi to her on my behalf.
Yes, Big Mama is okay.
We miss her voice.
Thank you, Lovelyn, for speaking to me. And that'll be all for now.
Okay, thank you, Big Mama.